I was thinking a lot about the thing I want to tell you about. Plan was that I will tell you about the safety, because we came to UK basically because of the safety of our son. We don't really care about our safety, so that's the reason why we were in newspapers and television. But for him, we decided to live a normal life in UK. But I cannot say that it's the main reason why we are here in UK, why I'm here now. Because the main reason why I'm here is simply love. And that's what I want to tell you about. I've never been an activist. I was too scared to do anything with my life. I was too scared to tell my parents that I'm gay. And I lived my life, not miserable life, but in fact, maybe for me it was. I was born in a small town in middle of Poland. And some will say it's the middle of nowhere, but no, I really loved that place, and it was amazing for me to live in a little town where everybody knows each other. But actually, when I realized that actually yes, I'm gay, I was so scared being up there. I was scared of telling anything, doing anything wrong, because I found being gay very wrong. And I believe that I don't deserve anything in my life, especially love, a true love. It was very, very hard for me, and I lived beyond the wall that kept me safe. But it was one big lie, and living in lie is more wrong than being gay. Because I'm Catholic as well, it was so hard for me to understand why God made me gay. So it was very, very hard. But when I decided to live the rest of my life just alone and pray a lot, I met Kamila and Julian. It was the most incredible feeling I don't know. I think most of you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I hope. So but I was actually pretending that I feel nothing. We're just friends, and that's it. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that will make me do anything else. And then after about half of a year, we become a couple. I think Julian knew already before we knew that we were in love with each other. But I was still so afraid to do something more. So I started working as a teacher. So I was pretending that, okay, we live together, but we're still friends. Because it would be terrible to teach children and be gay. I knew that pretending was more wrong than being gay. So basically, I knew that I needed to do something about it. And my fear was growing because I can lose a job, my son would be abused by everybody, and it was so hard. And plus, I lost some friends, we lost some friends, family, our families. It was kind of hard time for them as well, but they didn't know what we planned to do, because when we found out that there is an opportunity to have an interview in Newsweek and just have a little photo on the front, on the cover of it, I said absolutely no. It will never happen. It's too dangerous for us. Everybody will know that it's us. And I said definitely no. So after a month we were on the cover of the Newsweek. As you can see, that everything that I was so afraid just happened in my life. The first cover was, I knew that Kamila will say, yes, let's do it, and everything is her fault, yeah. I was afraid, I was so afraid. I'm just, I was living in one big fear. And I remember when I bought that magazine and went to the head teacher in school where I was teaching, I was shaking like now. So it was kind of stressful for me, but I felt a massive relief that actually I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't have to lie. I don't have to, you know, be someone I wasn't. Yeah. So it was a beautiful feeling and massive relief. And after that, I became an activist. We became an activist. When we first time being in television, it was kind of stressful as well, but they asked us a kind of stupid questions. For example, do you want Julian to be gay or straight? Yes. So can you imagine that kind of questions in UK? I don't think so. It was kind of stressful, but nothing actually happened. Yeah, all my students still loved me. That was good. Julian, everybody knew that we both can be together, holding hands in our little city in Poland. So it was actually good. But after that everybody knows that we together and we that family. Yeah. What's next? What was the next step? And we heard in television that politicians will still do nothing about it. And for example, if something will happen with Kamila, because she's the biological mother of Julian, they will take away Julian from me because I'm a stranger for him. Because law in Poland is just, there is no laws for people like us, and we cannot protect each other and our children especially. So I think it's kind of hard to live there and have that bad feelings somewhere in your head, in your heart, that if anything can happen, the worst thing can happen. I think it's a big injustice, and we decided to do absolutely everything to fight for equal rights for couples like our, for families like our. I think law should reflect that we exist. The thing I've learned, and what I would really love to learn, want to teach my son, is not live in fear, never. So we decided to come here and to the place that no one will say, oh, you're wrong because your parents are gay. That thing could happen in Poland like this, and no one will even be punished for that. We want to protect him, but definitely teach him what is courage, because courage is not a straight or gay thing. It's a human thing, and like love. So what I would say to everybody: forget what fear is, and just enjoy the life without any sign of fear, because fear is killing everybody. What you have deep inside, especially love. But love is the most important thing, and I'm so glad that I could say it here.